Hey guys, let's talk about After Effects. Say you just opened up After Effects. It's one of the most confusing programs out there, especially in the Adobe suite. If you've opened up Photoshop or Illustrator or InDesign or another design media related program from Adobe, you open up After Effects and it looks completely foreign. And even if you've done Adobe Premiere Pro before and have become proficient in that editing software, After Effects is a complete new ball game. So let's dive right into it. For all of these lessons, please watch in full screen if possible. If you can, watch it in 1080p HD so that you can see everything clearly, see the buttons that I'm pressing, see the text that's on the program, so you know what's going on. So this is After Effects, and I'm just going to go over the different areas of it one by one in this lesson. So we're going to talk about the toolbar, the project folder, the timeline, the composition canvas, and then all these things over here on the right side that you'll be using, including effects and presets and all that sort of stuff. So starting off at the top, and of course we're going to get more into what each of these are in future lessons, but right now I just want to tell you that this is the toolbar. Similar to in Photoshop or even in Premiere Pro, where you have your toolbar in the bottom right hand corner, here are all your tools that you can turn your mouse into. So for example, you can turn your mouse into a hand tool, a zoom tool, rotate, a camera, text, pen, shape, mask, eraser, puppet pin tool, all sorts of different tools available for you. And in this course, we're going to look through most of them and learn how to use them properly. So, and they're kind of similar. I mean, if you've used Photoshop, you know kind of what a hand tool or the zoom tool is, but in After Effects and doing motion graphics, you use them in different ways, and we'll talk about that too. Down below it is your project folder. This is where you keep all your documents, all your files. You will import your video or any textures or layers or basic source files into this project folder over here on the left, and you can organize it. We'll talk more about that in a minute. And then down below at the bottom of the project bin are a few more options, a few more tools, such as organization tools, such as adding folders to organize your footage, or creating a new composition, deleting, etc. Down here is a timeline, and it's a little bit more intense than, again, Adobe Premiere Pro. Everything that has to do with After Effects is more intense than your standard video editing program. All these things up here on the top bar we'll go through in future lessons, but for now you just need to know this is the timeline, and it works basically like a timeline. You can see here the numbers depending on how big or small or long or short your project is. You'll see different time up here. Mine is over 2 minutes, so you see 0 seconds, 15 seconds, etc. You can zoom in on this by either clicking this down here, this zoom in to frame level tool, the slider. You can zoom in, or you can click this top light gray bar and click the yellow at the end and zoom in as well to your timeline. Right here in the middle is your composition canvas. This is where you'll be actually seeing what you're doing. You'll add your layers, create motion, and this is basically your viewer. Unlike Premiere Pro or other video editing software, there aren't two video players. There isn't like a preview and your composition. It's just one. Over here on the right side, you'll see your effects, and in After Effects, obviously, from the title, we use lots of effects, and we'll go over a lot of them in the future. Up here is just more information about the files and the layers that you're working with, and you'll notice me talking about layers a lot. Layers basically meaning different layers of video, of shapes, of text within your project. And again, in this preview little section over here, you can control the timeline. You can play your video, pause it, etc. You can see the frame rate and all that sort of thing. There's lots more. There are a lot more things you can add to your window that we'll talk about in future lessons when they come up, such as character. And you just go to Window and click on a different option up here. And so, for example, character brings up font choices and styles, and you can customize your workspace by basically going to the edge of a section, clicking and dragging just to make bigger or smaller. Or you could grab the top left of each little tab, dragging out. So I clicked and dragged, and then moving it around. So I'm going to put that on the bottom, and now I have my character box in a separate tab, separate than my effects and presets, which is nice so that I can always have my character tab open. I might want to have my paragraph open as well behind my character, so I just click it on and then put it up here next to my character. So that's a basic overlook of After Effects, the program layout. I hope you have enjoyed this lesson, and until next time, have a great day. Talk to you later.